Good morning, this is a Hornby Class 87 in the Intercity Swallow livery, model number R3582. It's King Arthur, running number 87010. Now, this is fantastic, this locomotive. It runs nicely, all the wheels are driven. I have put a driver in. So easy to do. You just pull at the sides at the catchers, the body comes off, and you just need a small screwdriver to flick the seat out, and in goes the driver, and you can see him there. What's nice about this is you've got night lights and daylight running, which is just a switch underneath. And what I will do is I'll follow on in the next chapter and show you how this works. You get nameplates with it that for some reason Hornby say stick on with blue tack. Well, I've done videos on sticking nameplates on. I use PVA, and the detail and everything on it is absolutely fantastic. And for some reason Bachmann and Hornby, their class 85, 86, 87 range, they're all fantastic locos. Anyway, I'm going to show you it running over all different types of track, and I hope you enjoy seeing it running. Thank you for watching. Here is a switch underneath that you can use for setting the loco for night time running and daytime running. Obviously N is night and D is day, that's night. Night time you get the 3 bright lights, and the cab lights. Daytime you just get 2 lights. I'll show you each of them running, and I think it's a nice little touch from Hornby. This is the locomotive set on night time running, and you can just see the cab lights hopefully. And what I'll do is I'll turn the switch underneath and put it onto daytime running, and you'll see the difference. And you'll see with daytime running there's no centre spotlight and the cab lights aren't on, which is a nice touch. These Hornby Class 87s, like the Bachmann ones, are superb. Okay, we're going to start with the Insel Frog points test with this, and I don't foresee any problems. As is set piece with an analogue locomotive, the light flickers at really slow speed. I have run this in and had it running. And you can see the slow speed running is superb. These are all Insel Frog points, as you all should know by now. And you can see it really is a smashing locomotive. It really, really is. And we'll close 2-2 and just let it slip round. Okay, this is the dreaded curve points test. It's going through a radius 2 set track, radius 2 curve, radius 2 curve. Now some of you may wonder, why do I not have catenaries? And the reason is cleaning the track. It just does not work for me. I would build a model railway if I had the time and money, purely for an electric locomotive, single track, so I could clean it, but it's just not practical. And I run mine with the pantographs laid down, which is absolutely fine. And I'm happy with that. It's just not practical to have catenaries. The same as it isn't practical to have locomotives puffing out smoke all the time, burning oil. But anyway, it's all subjective, and we all do what is right for ourselves with our model railway. I'm just going to run this round a little bit slower for you if I can. And remember, this is analogue. And look at this, analog control, no stuttering. No, stop there now, mate, a bit more power. Radius 2 curve point, radius 2 curve point. The only thing with analog being slow is that the lights aren't at the full brightness, whereas if I put a chip in this and ran it digital, the lights would be at the same brightness all the time, whereas you need to get to a certain speed with analog before they're at their brightness. But you look at this is absolutely superb. Here we are coming to the worst part of my track. Radius 2 onto a radius curve. I'm not going to be disappointed if it derails, and it has. No, it just flicked, it didn't derail. But that's too tight for it. Computer designed radius 2 onto a radius 2 is not a good idea. In one direction it's fine. In the other direction it clicks a little bit, but it's fine. Well done, thank you. Some of you might be saying, why has he got it pulling these modern ballast hoppers? Well, the worst part of my track, the first thing, but the reason being is, one, they're heavy, so it shows you can pull a heavy load without stuttering. And two, this actual loco is in Bulgaria, pulling this kind of rolling stock, freight rolling stock, albeit not in this branding. Here we are on the actually in a track that I normally use. I've got the night lights running because I like them. And you can see it really is a fantastic runner. I love these 87s. But I used to clamber all over them as a kid at Willesden in Manchester at the 87, 85, 86, 87 engine yard. Definitely one of Hornby's better locos. Cab lights, directional cab lights. I'm really happy with this one. The pantograph on here is just for show. It's not a power pickup pantograph like on the Class 71 that Hornby do. It's pretty good. I leave them down when I run them. This is the widest bend of my track coming into a streamlined point. If I had the space, I'd have all my bends like this, but a model railway is a model railway and there are limitations of space. I've slowed it down a little bit because, as I've said, anybody can bounce a loco round at top speed. What surprised me is in real life these freight trains do shift a bit in real life. A lot of model railway enthusiasts tend to overlook these because they haven't got catenaries. However, they've got electrically powered steam locomotives without smoke coming out. A model railway is a model railway and will always will be, and you've got limitations. And in my opinion, it still looks superb going round as it is. And I remember the Swallow livery like yesterday. This is a slight gradient here, and I'm keeping it nice and slow. You can see there's no stuttering, no issues whatsoever. I really am pleased with this. It's a good, solid, heavy locomotive. It is DCC ready, but unless I'm going to put sound in it, I can't be. It's each to their own. I'm more than happy running analogue. I have got digital locomotives, but I run the analogues more, and I run my digital locomotives in analogue. But the great thing about this hobby is it's all subjective, and everybody does what's right for them on their model railway. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this review of my Class 87 King Arthur. Thank you for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this video.